2020, here we are. Very end of 2020. It's absolutely insane that we've actually reached this, but we're finally here. It doesn't even feel like the end of 2020, honestly. It feels like tomorrow's gonna be December 32nd. Oh, that better not happen. Oh, that'd be terrible. Here we are at the end of one of the hardest, toughest years ever, and it's not been easy for anyone. It's definitely not been easy for me. But we pulled through, we made it, and hopefully we can make 2021 one of the best years possible. So I'm excited for that. But in terms of 2020, at least for YouTube, it's been an incredible year. I absolutely can't believe all the support we've gotten on the channel. It's absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for all your support, for subscribing, for leaving likes, for commenting, everything you guys do. It's absolutely insane. The fact that we reached 500 subscribers, or close to 500 at least, is absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for all that. And hopefully next year will be even better. I have a lot planned and it'll be exciting. So yeah, I don't want to waste your time. So without further ado, here's the compilation for 2020. I hope you guys have a great new year. See you guys next year and have yourselves a damn good one. Peace. Welcome back to Tea Time, where we talk about controversial topics over a nice cup of tea, because there's nothing more relaxing than drinking some tea.
Now, most people don't really pay attention to the story, they just see it as something blocking their way from finding that shiny Ponita. I mean, the characters were introduced and handled very well, where most of them struggled with finding their purpose in life. Just like me!
Why hello, it's your boy Hop. That idiot Brian forgot to mention something, so let's get this over with so I can look at more super effective moves and say how great they are. Camping does raise your friendship, allows your Pokemon to gain experience, and they look adorable when they hit that invisible wall. But overall it gets a bit boring when there are many other methods for raising new Pokemon, like giving them a dose of EXP candies. Again, just feels like a slightly updated version of the previous mechanics, but at least the memes are good.
Hey everyone, 'tis the season to stop 'tis the seasoning. Take care and eat. What? Eat? Yeah, just eat. Don't forget to eat. You know, eating is a necessity, otherwise you die. But hey, I'm happy they're back, and honestly, I'm ready to get murdered by this. I mean, literally, this dude died because of a wasp. You're telling me this game's supposed to be rated E? Hey everyone, we all know what's happening in the real world, right? So it's best to stay indoors. But I can't stand it anymore. I've been in here for 2 weeks. What am I supposed to do now? Breathe air? Well, at least let me breathe fresh air. So I had a plan. I was gonna go outside and actually get some fresh air, you know, and step outside for a little bit. And I could also say I was in a deadly confrontation by doing that. So I went on with it. A police officer saw me, gave me a ticket, and now I have to do a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon discussion to pay it off. I'm not a true gamer.
So when I heard that they were making a remake of the original games, oh, you know I was freaking out. These places can be a real lifesaver if Kecleon actually sells something decent. However, beware, never ever steal from Kecleon. In previous games, if you steal from the shop in a dungeon, Kecleon will start attacking you, and my goodness, there is no way to beat him.
Why are you running?
In these games, Kecleon will call reinforcements, and they show no mercy.
It's still fun to do every now and then. Also, what's happening with my Switch? Why is it loading? Hey everyone! Whoops.
At last, it was November 17th of 2017 when my copy arrived at the front door. Welcome trainers to So You Wanna Be a Pokemon Master, where here we'll give you all the tips you need to know about being a Pokemon Master without having to play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Here we go. Pokemon is a game where you catch Pokemon, train them up, beat opponents using some kind of random move, you know, preferably Explosion, and then you become a champion. See, you don't need any other tutorial, you just graduated Pokemon University. Your diploma's coming in the mail sometime. You could then catch this legendary on Victory Road, then battle the Elite Four, see the end credits, and put this game in its rightful place. Well, let's begin with the series itself. Fire Emblem, 2 words every Smash player hates to hear. This is Sothis, and that is all Google will tell us. They are the students of the Officer Academy in Garrick Mach. They were separated from their group and attacked by a band of thieves, and so we decide to lend them a hand. I mean, how hard can this possibly be?
and that's Fire Emblem Three Houses.
When you explore, you are offered many things to do, in a similar fashion to the Persona games. These are the moments you can socialize with your students and other staff, whether it's accepting a request from them or taking them to tea, eating lunch with them, the possibilities are endless. I'm just gonna fish alone.
See, this is what I wanted, a good fishing simulator. And as for me, the future's looking bright too, as I just got a letter, and honestly, it's looking promising. Sure, the only thing it says is I am Ferdinand von Ayer, but you know who'd like to talk about themselves? Rich people, that's right, someone's interested. It might be giving me free cash. I'm gonna have to wait a couple days, but hey, I'm in business. I have nothing to worry about because I am filing for bankruptcy. Alright, so for my channel, I thought we'd do a mix of competitive and Nuzlockes. Now I know what you're thinking, Brian, you suck at Pokemon battles. To which I say, good catch, we're only doing Nuzlockes.
Next, you may want a video editor. Now, this can be a little tricky as usually you have to either buy software or hope that the pirates left a free version somewhere in Google.
I'm feeling lucky! Finally, we're done with all the boring stuff. Now we can really get to work. For my first video, I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke challenge of my favorite Pokemon game. Oh! Pokemon Pearl. Now I know what you're thinking, instant fame, here we come, but it actually takes a little while for people to start discovering the video, so I'd give it about a couple hours.
Many months later.
We did it! We did it!
The game was released without the knowledge of the developers due to a mix-up in communication, and so the game was bound to have a few issues. I mean, the game was probably 95% ready when it released, but it still consisted of some glitches, like certain sprites not appearing properly to this happening. So this is what it's like to own a Wii U.
Hey everyone, and remember when I talked about Sword and Shield? I think they want an encore.
Pokemon Sword and Shield, the most controversial game since the f*** is this?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go call it an early night because I'm super excited for tomorrow's Pokemon Presents. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what gets announced. What on earth? Tony the Tiger in Smash!
Back in its initial announcement, everything was sounding amazing, from the console itself to the titles that would be on the Switch. Oh man, I can't wait to play a brand new Metroid. Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Now, before we begin, can we just acknowledge that Mario hit a block just to get another block?
Discord itself provides more than the online app does. I mean, do you know how many communities I can find on Discord and just voice chat with them? Look, it's Wii f***ing Kingdom. It's actually really cool having these classic controllers usable for the Nintendo Switch, but I have two problems with them. You can't really use the controllers outside of the classic games because, you know, they don't have a joystick. And also, why are they so expensive? I'd rather buy a copy of FIFA 20 over a pair of NES controllers.
I just realized what I said and I take it back.
Finally, we have online play itself. I mean, it's the Nintendo Switch Online service. Surely they must be working hard to...
Nope, nothing has changed. So there you go, the Nintendo... Oh, yes, I'd like to talk about your online service.
About that.
Well, at least it still went better than when I called AT&T. Hey everyone, and Nintendo's such a family-friendly company. I mean, I trust them with whatever they're gonna put on the eShop. Watch, it's easy to prove. Take out your Switch, buy something on the eShop, anything. Did I just buy Catherine?
Catherine Full Body. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Should I really be hearing about this game? And, did I leave my Switch in the microwave again? Oh, thank goodness. There are even some familiar voices in the game, like the voice of Kanji, Rise, Yukari, Yosuke. That's right. However, during their discussion, Vincent learned some shocking news.
Did you hear about Paul? He's dead.
Paul? Wait. That Paul?
Who the heck is Paul? Anyone who fails to climb the wall and falls will die in the real world as well. But come on, our boy Vincent succeeds flawless. Alright, let's try that again. And he makes it through the first night. Okay, so let's summarize. Vincent is considering marrying Catherine while cheating on Catherine with Catherine, and there might be something between him and Catherine.
Wow, and I thought calculus was confusing.
Now that I've fried your brains, I will take advantage of this moment and ask you to hit the subscribe button. Did you subscribe yet? Other than that, you can see and respond to messages and calls, which do help you determine what ending you might get. You can also speak with your friends and listen to their views and opinions, or just drink the night away.
I know this is sudden, but Here's some trivia for you, as you seem to have finished your glass.
Alright, listen, sir. I didn't ask for a TED talk about my drink.
Notice is subtle.
Okay. Maybe a rinse of water on my face will help me forget all of that. You know what? I've had enough of this place. Let's head home and sleep already.
Notice is subtle.
What was that?
Amateur hour.
Hey! Yo, long time no see, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Who are you again? So to celebrate my return for no f***ing reason, I thought we'd do something special and start a brand new series where I ask the robot to choose a random eShop game for me to play. So, let's not waste any time. Maybe the trailer will clear things up. Well,
I'm going to jail!
However, if you are successful and you make it to the end, then you'll be treated to this. What? Google Translate, please? Yeah, that sounds about right.
what the? Oh no!
Oh yeah! Busted again! I mean, come on. You could be doing consistent coverage of the best Pokemon game, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but look at you.
Oh no, look over there. There's someone stealing a copy of My Riding Stable's Life with Horses. That f***ing... Listen, if he sticks around, I'll never hear the end of it. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just doing my usual exercises with my 3DS, you know. It's not for the exercise, it's actually for the play coins. Speaking of, only 3 play coins. Alright.
The Nintendo 3DS. Wait, what does this do again? Oh, But there was one thing that did stick out from all the others. The Street Pass Meat Plaza. Nintendo's way of saying, you want friends? Here's 3,000 of them. So let's look at each game, and trust me, you may be surprised with some hidden gems here. So let's start off strong with... Oh great, now I sound like a phony.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
Going to help the peasants in the field? Is that a threat? You get to grow your plants whenever you have visitors via Street Pass or Play Coins. They stop by, water your plants while showing off the fact that they actually have a fully grown plant. Monster Manor. Holy sh**. This game is a puzzle RPG all about exploring a haunted manor. Yeah, that's right, your me decides it's a lovely day to go f***ing die. This is an action game, all about beating the crap out of the zombies, either to reach the end of the stage or to complete an objective like protecting someone. No, wait, what are you doing?
Mission failed!
Remember Find Me, where you fight against enemies to save the royal family? Well, what if you refused to join the fight and worked in a restaurant where you feed those knights who will be in the fight, all while making below minimum wage?
Hi, I'd like to apply for this job. Yeah, of course. But we do have to ask this to everyone because the last person we hired literally did not cook anything. So, do you have any cooking experience? I think I poured tea into a cup. Huh, works for me. You're hired. Hey, remember when I talked about Sword and Shield and everyone hated me? And then I talked about the Isle of Armor and everyone still hated me? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Crown Tundra. Seems like a waste of time. I'm going to talk about something simple. We're going to talk about water. Because no one hates on... You're actually booing water?
Anyways, you get dragged into their conversation, and it seems like Peony just wants to spend some time with his daughter, but she just wants to explore a place known as the Max Raid Caves. Wait, choose a side? Whose side do I take?
People of the jury, randomly in my room. Yes, we the people of this jury, randomly in your room, believe that Peony should let his daughter go into the Max Raid Caves, just so that she can experience what it's like to go up against the Zygarde, try and defeat it, and then at the very last second, when you think you won, have it use its power construct ability so that it gains its HP and then demolishes the team, losing all the chances of not only catching the legendary, but not even finding the shiny legendary in the first place.
And they do make it like an expedition, as they give you clues on what to look for in order to encounter them. And I've got to say, Peony, my man.
You, sir, are the greatest artist who ever lived!
2020. Let's be real, 2020 has been a year for almost everyone in some way. I mean, we've had bad events happen before in history. I mean, come on people, the Wii U was a thing. But screw Animal Crossing!
Oh boy, I'm gonna get canceled for saying that, aren't I?
Because 2020 was the year to get the party hats out and celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary. And Nintendo were going to make it huge with 2 games nobody would have seen
We
coming.
knew about this since March.
more importantly, why is it going away on March 31st? Why is everything Mario going away on March 31st? Is it going to be a situation where the clock strikes 12 and then in the distance you hear, and then bam, Mario is erased from all our memories?
Is that a year Luigi I hear? And finally, the award for the best Catherine in Catherine Full Body. Catherine. Why are all three up there? Catherine. Catherine is the best Catherine. How is that hard to understand? And coming up is the game of the year itself. But first, we'll respond to a couple comments and questions from our audience because, you know, we gotta show that we have some dignity here. All right, let's get to the questions.
Hey, my name is Landon, and I was just wondering, why exactly do you hate Ultra Sun and Ultra
I'm
Moon?
afraid that's all the time we have.
But it hasn't even been a minute.
No, that's it. That's it. Hey, look. I was gonna do a whole bit where I was gonna do this candy cane and put it on the wall like that, but it didn't work out because guess what? Christmas is over. Enjoy the video.
Hey there! MegaMasterXY, right?
Yeah. Wait, you're Phil Fantastic, right? What are you doing here?
Ask your buddy. He's the one that called me here.
My buddy? Wow, I'm actually impressed. Wow, you actually did a good thing. You redeemed yourself basically from last week. Wait, last video? What are you talking about? You know, the ending to the Switch Awards? Look, I'll be honest. I think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon deserve the award. How could you say that? It's not even a 2020 game.